All right, I hope my voice is coming. Am I heard? Let me know, please, if you hear me. Am I heard? I hope so. Let's see. All right. Actually, I wasn't planning to go live, but I wanted to share with you this thing here. First of all, shalom. And peace for those who love peace, and no peace for the wicked men. And I say to the Muslims, I will shit on your prophet every day. I promise you. To the last second in my life, I will literally shit on him. You think you can stop us, you son of Mutaz? You think you can scare us? I will literally shit on your prophet. Just get more.
There has been a video circulating in TikTok and I don't know where else saying that the bishop has 2 weeks to live.
See here, there's a video posted by Muslims telling this bishop, you have 2 weeks to live. So this is a very prepared and planned, and they send a teenage 15 years old so he will not be executed in case in Australia there is a penalty of death. The real criminal is the one who sent this person. This is the one we need to find out who. I know that Western police, they are just a bunch of, civil human right, and they will give him 5-star hotels, and they will give him a TV and computer and Quran, and just wait. And what make me really upset, that those stupid men in the church, I mean, you idiot, the guy, he have a video, people saying we will kill you, and none of you is armed. And then when you get the guy, you to talk to him. This is the best you can do. This man, he stabbed many people. You have the right to defend yourself. How you defend yourself? Christians make me sick. How this coward can get away with this? Because now he got away with it. He was even laughing. After the man is stabbed, then thousands of you get angry. Well, if already they are saying we want to kill him, why you don't have armed people in the church? Every church have to be armed. This is the religion of the rabies. Those people have rabies. If they could not bite each other, they will bite you. They killed even the grandsons of Muhammad. And I assure you, by the way, this guy is a Shia. Mostly he is sent by the Shia. We will see. And now I have a request from all of you. Now, for sure, there is many here. They are just potatoes. They don't count. I don't count them. God don't count them. The Messiah don't know them, and they will never be counted in the day of judgment. They call themselves Christians, but they are cowards. How many of you is going to download the videos of this brother, beloved brother, and post his video in every channel you can? Go and download his videos. Actually, if one of you can, or many of you, can make a channel 24 hours run just to play in his videos attacking Islam, I will be grateful for you. We should show them that the reaction is going to be not what they think it can be. Because the whole idea is to silence those who speak. You see, we have a problem in our churches. 90% or maybe 95% of our priests are a bunch of coward businessmen. They don't want to risk their life and speak the truth. So when one of us, he speak the truth, He's a target because we are very few. If every scumbag who call himself a priest speak against Muhammad, who is going to be targeted? They will target everybody. They cannot. But because many of them, not only that, even there is a priest, they bring the Muslims to the church and they say Muhammad worship the same God and we have the same God, when this is the religion of Satan. We have a priest who promotes Satanism. They choose peace with Satan. Every church should be armed. Every Christian should be armed. The rabies is coming. Shouldn't we learn until now? And now you will see some Muslims, some Christian, they will say, we pray for this guy, we pray for him. They pray for the guy who kill, is going to kill a Christian. I mean, they pray for everybody. They're, when Jesus said sheep, but Jesus says lions too. They choose to be the sheep only. When Jesus called you sheep, he was talking about him being the shepherd. You don't mean to be a sheep, you coward. Well, if they ban guns in Australia, you can arm yourself by whatever you can arm yourself. Force the police to have police in every church. Obviously, those people there, they are doing nothing. Same time, I mean, this is a church full of young men, strong, big muscles. How in the world this man who is a threatened is left alone? How did they not notice that this guy is a stranger? Those people look different. They don't look the same as the same people in the church. If they speak to him for 1 second, they will know he is not from there, because the service is in Aramaic. They are a Syrian church. So if you speak to him in Assyrian, he could not answer. That means he is not, he's a stranger. He is not what he's doing here. Check him out. Yeah, according to the news, he's fine. I don't know. I mean, this is what they say. I mean, Sam Shamoun, he knew him in person. Maybe you can ask Sam Shamoun. I never met the guy. I don't know him. I never spoke to him. But I know that Sam Shamoun, he met with him in person. So if you want to know, maybe we need to ask Assyrian people. This is Assyrian community. Australia to blame, West to blame. I mean, they bring those dogs from everywhere. This is what they brought to their countries. Look what they brought. So now, Sydney, just a few days ago, this guy, not only he was stabbing in the church, no, he was stabbing in the street. Multiple people stabbed in the street. And when somebody come to attack you, I mean, I know that this bishop is a peaceful man, he is, etc. But we need to learn a basic defense. Never go down so he can stab you more. The first thing you need to do is to hold his hands. You will be injured by the knife, but you have to hold his hands. You don't, this is not boxing. You put your hands in the front of your face. People need to learn basic self-defense. A person coming to you with the knife, your focus will be on the knife. Putting your hands in the front of your face will not protect you. There's many people, all what you need to do, just hold his hands until somebody else jump and help you. Now, I know this man is an old man. He's in his 70s. He's not just a, I mean, he's an old man. He don't have the strength to fight. But learn, when somebody is coming to do harm you, especially with the knife, the first thing you do is to focus in the hands of this person. You hold him with all your strength. And then you use your left of, like the extra of your body part, your legs, your knee, to hit him. No, you have to learn how to act, because it can happen to you. It's not you never know. You should know. In the stage of danger, you have to be smart. What you turn your back, you run, he will stab you from the back. You go down in the ground and you put your hand in the top of your head, that you made yourself like just a sheep to be slaughtered. You need, you see, if you run from a killer, you are dead. Especially he's so close to you. Like there's no time for you to, because you have arms. So I don't blame you if you hide behind something, yeah. But there's no space, that's it. The distance between you, now you notice his hand is up and he have a knife in his hand. That's it, you cannot go anywhere. So running is not an option. Putting your hand on your face, this is a stupid idea. Going down in the floor, that is even more stupid. Jump onto him. You jump to him. We as a Christians, we do not need, I mean, after 1400 years of slaughtering and killing, we do not need to learn that this is the religion of rabies. Muhammad is the dog who have rabies and infected millions and millions with him. They sent me this video in the morning. I don't know what to say. I wish I was there. It's a wish never happened. And I say to those cowards, the son of Muta, you go to a man who is not armed. You go to a man who is 70, 75 years old. You filthy sons of Muta. I spit on your prophet. Now, how many of you is going to download his videos speaking about Muhammad and reposting them? Can we receive some promises? Or nobody care? Can we download the videos of our brother and post them everywhere? To show those dogs that when you do such a thing, that will not stop exposing your garbage prophet. Let us do this. Download, anyone knows his channel? If anyone knows his channel, give it to the admins, or maybe the admin, maybe Sahih Christian, he can post it. Post it and download his videos. You can search his name and speaking about Islam, you will find tons of videos, I'm sure. He's a wise man. He's a smart man. He's a peaceful man. Anyway, you can just search for his name speaking about Islam. Just type his name, Islam. That's it. You will find tons of his videos. Let us publish his videos everywhere. Let us make tsunami of his videos. This is the lowest thing you can do as a Christian, if you care to be Christian, unless you are a Christian by name. And you know, Muslims, don't inspire me to write a book. It's called I Shit on Muhammad and I publish it for free. Don't inspire me. I will do it. I know nobody will let me sell it, but who care? The important is to throw all the poop in the world on your prophet, who even he deserves more, but there's no poop can cover him. Don't force me. And I will publish it for free for sure. Let everybody fertilize his yard with it. He said to pray for the terrorist. Well, you know, okay, I mean, this guy is a monk. What do you expect? He's a monk. I am not. If I am there, I don't want to say what will happen. Justice have to be done, my friend. Justice. The one who live by the sword shall die. Christians should, you know, there is a place to forgive. There is a place that will not change. Even if he was laughing, he don't even care, you know. And I assure you, he was sent by some sheikhs from their mosque. They choose somebody. He is 15 years old, so he will not be punished a severe penalty. He will stay. They will get him in a hospital. He is underage. They will give him a TV, and they will give him a therapy. Yeah, just trust me. It will happen. Yeah. And then they will send him back to Iraq. In Iraq, is a hero. In Iraq, the Prime Minister of Iraq will welcome him. The mullahs of Iran will bless him. They will give him money. And you know what make me, I mean, really upset, that he said there is a video online says you will live for 2 weeks. And those are Christians there, they don't care. They do nothing. They heard nothing.
A video circulating in TikTok and I don't know where else, saying that the bishop has 2 weeks to live.
Yeah. You have 2 weeks to live. Do you see why many cowards choose not to speak? You know, you go to a Protestant preach, say Catholic, he is like a dog. Ow, 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 ow. You go to a Catholic church, they speak about Protestant. Ow, 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 ow. You speak about Islam, they are so quiet. So quiet. They are dogs when they bite each other, for the devil is inside their heart. Our false priest. You say Islam, they are so quiet. Like how many Christian priests he will go in YouTube and he will condemn Muhammad? Just wait. 1, 2, 3, 0. Where are they? Where are they, your priest? Just say Catholic, Protestant, they will start biting each other. Dogs. They do not know Jesus. They don't care for Christ. They care for hatred against. And when it's a terrorist, pray for him, the terrorist. Aren't you sick of hating each other? Isn't it time for you, Protestant, Catholic, Orthodox, to be united? Isn't it time to understand that those people don't care who you are? Isn't it time to understand that the devil, he will target you? It doesn't matter if you're a Protestant or Orthodox or Catholic. For them, all of them, you are Christian. They don't care. They don't even understand what does that mean, Catholic, Protestant. They don't know what does that mean. The devil divided you, and you follow. I am not a Catholic, but do I care for him? Absolutely, he's my brother in Christ. The Messiah, he said, whoever believes in me and I will live. Not whoever is a Protestant or a Catholic or whatever stupid name you have. So we as a Christian, we should wake up. We are peaceful, yes, but we are the crusade in the same time. Just last week, few days ago, what week? They tried to kill thousands of Jews for a very simple reason, because they are Jews. 330 cruise missiles, drones, rockets thrown at Israel, equal to 61 tons of explosive. What is the language this filthy cult understand? I guess the answer will be what Israel would do next. For this filthy cult understand one language. They don't respect, but they fear. For those who they are dancing and happy for stabbing our brother, I say to you, you can dance as much as you want, but I will dance on your filthy prophet every day. And we will write books more and more, and more of us will come, and we will expose his filth forever. Plus, you are going to be doomed more than what you are doomed already. Look at you. Your country is messed up. Prostitution, no jobs, but even, by the way, they have all the oil of the world. They have all the wealth you can imagine, but they have the most disgusting lands ever you can imagine. It's not the land the problem, it is the people. Look at Iraq. This guy is coming from Iraq. All the wealth of Iraq, they don't even have electricity. They don't even have a sewage for their shit. All the money they have, they spend to buy weapons to kill each other for their hatred. You go to Yemen, those Shia, they have help, children are dying. I saw a Christian guy, he sent me a video. He's talking about we should help those poor kids in Yemen. He did just a stupid Christians. He didn't know what they are talking about. Those people, they have way more money than you. It's you who need help. They told me, friends from Singapore, that a Christian lady who opposed a church for sending money to Gaza, they cast her out of the church. They want to send money to Gaza, to people who want to kill you. Those are our Christians. blind and deaf. What about you send your money to the Christians are kidnapped in Nigeria? What about sending the Christian to those poor Christians in Africa? Did you see the houses of those so-called Palestinians in Gaza? They have villas, they have nice apartments. What do you have? They call them refugee. They call them refugee and they have villas better than yours. What views? Most of you don't even have a house. And those Christians, they want to donate to Gaza. Follow the trend of stupidity. Homosexual and gays want to donate to Gaza. If the homosexual and gays go to Gaza, they will be killed in 2 seconds. It's reality. That just yet, they defend Gaza and they are going crazy in the street for Gaza. But in Gaza, there is zero homosexual because they love them very much. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Somebody's saying you may be Christian, but you are like an Arab for real. I mean, this is very silly of you, my friend. You forgot who is the Crusade. The Crusade, they were not Arab. The Crusade, they were the best of you. And then you go to school and those liberals, they start, framing them, calling them names, calling them murderer, killers, when the fact the Crusade, they were fighting to defend your freedom. In fact, if not the Crusade, all of you in the West will become long time ago the slaves of the rabies Muhammad. The slaves of the dog Muhammad. You lost your manhood long time ago. You look like a man, but you are not a man. So when you hear somebody speaking tough, oh, you are acting like an Arab. Because you're an idiot. Where are the Christians who they freed Europe from the garbage of Muhammad? What happened to you people? Yoga? Are you practicing yoga every day? Are you watching Sadhguru? Are you naked in the beach? Do you have time to drink beer in the bar? You have time for those. But we have time for something else. Well, they can be happy as much they want, but as you see, we are here to fart at Muhammad and nothing changed. And I pray that our brother, he will come back. But, actually, he did not say much against Islam. He just said Islam is false. Nothing much, nothing serious. I say, I fart at Muhammad. I shit on Muhammad. They never come to me. They never come to me. So we have many of you here. We have almost 3,000 listening. How many again will promise us to download the video of our brother exposing Islam and post it everywhere to show them that you cannot silence us? How many they are Christians by name? A lot. Call your priest and say to him, do you have anything to say about this? Let us see if your priest is a real priest or not. Where are the priests? Shouldn't every church in the world make a video, say, look, say shame on you. What kind of religion you have? Why the priests around the world are so quiet and silent? what their job is exactly. You give them salary to do what exactly? You want them to speak against Islam? Listen to me carefully. You call your priest and you say to him, if you don't say something about it, I'm not going to your church no more. And I will never give 1 penny again, ever again. For many of our priests, they are satanic. They serve the devil only, money. Once I went to a church and I offered them to do a seminar. They said to me, how much you charge? I said, charge for what? I said, for the seminar. I said, I don't charge for free. And because I said it's for free, they became suspicious. For free, not good. And then you will see, just wait, soon many Arabian priests, the Arabian Middle Eastern priests, the scumbags of the earth, they will come, they say, Islam does not teach this. Prophet Muhammad did not teach violence. Just wait, you will see. You will see the trashy, sick, filthy, so-called priest. And instead of condemning Islam, they will come and defend Islam. Just wait. Oh, Prophet Muhammad don't teach those things. Oh yeah. Muhammad was not a terrorist. Islam has nothing to do with this. Just wait, you will see how many of them they will say that. And the one who says such a thing, you should not shake hand with him ever again. You should not support him ever again. Those are satanic. There's no question that they are satanic. I mean, even the blind can see that there is something filthy with this cult. It's not only about money. If you don't dare to speak the truth, especially if you don't live in the Middle East, I understand if you live in the Middle East. I mean, I know what will happen to you if you say something. But those who live not in the Middle East, and those are not even Middle Eastern, who is holding them from saying to take a stand, to join this bishop, to show the world that they all exist and we are Christians, we are united? It's time for us Christians. You see why Christian Prince, he hate people talking about Protestant and Catholic? Because I understand. I see what you are facing, but you don't see. You are busy fighting each other. Divide and conquer, the devil said. For them, they don't care. They don't even know what Catholic means. They don't know what Protestant means. For them, they are Christians. All of you are Christians. So you have to be united. You should fight against division. We should be all of us family. Love each other. Stand for each other. Somebody is saying Christian hypocrisy celebrating the death of 35,000 Palestinians while being outraged about attack of a bishop. You son of Muta, you attack the Jews, you killed them, you kidnapped their kids, and then you got what you deserve, and then you complain, and now you are a victim? Do you see the cowards? Look at this guy. Kaksi, son of Muta saying Christian hypocrisy celebrating the death of 30. First of all, we don't celebrate death of anybody. It's you who dance for death, you coward, son of Muta. It's you who dance for 9/11. It's you Muslim who dance for tsunami. Even tsunami, guys, you can believe it. The Muslim, they have celebration for tsunami. Then later they found out that the one who died, most of them, they are Muslims. This is the religion who celebrate death. You attack the Jews. You slaughter women and children, and you rape the women, and you kidnap hundreds. And then when the Jews come to you for war, they killed 35,000. They killed 35,000 because you coward sons of Muta hiding behind women and children. You coward, you hide behind women. You came to Israel. Why you don't stay there, fight? No, you run. You run in the town or in their houses. And then the Jews, they come after you and they chase you. And they get you one after one. And then you cry and you play victim. They killed 35,000. And by the way, who's counting? The Muslim counting. We know your numbers. We know how accurate your numbers is. I don't care what Sam Shamoun said about the Prime Minister of Israel. I don't like the Prime Minister of Israel too. He's a corrupt man. What he say? I mean, even the Israeli, they agree he's a corrupt man. He have many cases of fraud. This is not about Prime Minister. This is about, don't be stupid. When somebody speak against Prime Minister, he's not speaking about the Jews. He's not speaking about the Israeli, the Prime Minister. If I am bad, you say Christian Prince is bad. Does that mean you are saying Christ is bad? Do you know what you say, Mister? Well, I don't agree with the Sam Shamoun condemning Zionist Christians, because if you want to condemn Zionist Christians, if that was, I don't know what Zionist Christian mean, but if that's the case, I am Zionist, and I change anyone to condemn me. But still, I love my brother Sam Shamoun, and this is why I ask everybody for unity. Stay away from division. Division is the medicine the enemy looking for, is the poison to kill us all. And you, potatoes, who go around and say, hey, Sam Shamoun says this, you are seeking division too. Let us say there is someone is dividing. What do? You do the same. Look what he said, look what he did, look what he said. Potato, you are same garbage. It's obviously you are infected by the division. You are not fighting it. You are spreading it. For us, there is people, they have different level of intelligence. There is people, they cannot see farther than their fingers. There is people, they can see a month away. There is a people, they can see a century away what will happen. Wisdom is a gift from God. So the wisdom, and I say to you, and I assure you that the Lord the Messiah will not, and he is not happy to see you divided. You are not serving Jesus. You are serving the devil. And if someone, he claimed to be Christian, he support not Israel, obviously he is in the wrong side. What, are you joining Hamas? Welcome. You are now with Hamas. Tell me who is your enemy, I will tell you who you are. If you share the same enemy with Hamas, you are Hamas. If Hamas, they say, God bless you, Christian Prince, that means there is something very wrong with the Christian Prince. Tell me who is your friends. Tell me who is your enemies. I will tell you who you are. And look at them. They keep talking in the chat about Sam condemning Protestant. That's it. There's one person in the world, his name is Sam. That's it. Those Christians, they are worried about Sam Shamoun, what he says, Sam Shamoun. Don't go there. I mean, if your butt is hurt from what he say, why you go there? I mean, who is the stupid? Seriously, who is the stupid? Yesterday he was condemned. So why you go there yesterday? Tomorrow he is condemning. So why you go there tomorrow? Look like you like it. I mean, who is really the stupid? Seriously, who is the stupid? The one who say or the one who come to listen to it? Potatoes. So if you are a person who support unity, as I do, don't go to places where they divide. Doesn't matter if the person is Catholic or Protestant. Do you see? He is a Catholic. They hate him the same as they hate you. In fact, they hate the Catholic more, in case you do not know. Because the Catholic, they have history of defeating Islam. Long history. Wisdom is necessary to survive the attack of the devil. Foolishness will make you lose your land, will make you lose your house, will make you lose your life. United, you are strong. Divided, you are weak. You do not need mathematics to understand this. And Christ did not teach division. And Christ don't care if you are Protestant or Catholic or Orthodox. In fact, I never ask anyone what church he go to. What I care for is what he believe. If he believe his Savior is the Messiah, if he believe the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, he believe in the resurrection and the crucifixion, he believe that only Christ can save us, he's a Christian. Even if he's a sinner, his sin is between him and his Lord. His Lord can send him to hell, his Lord can forgive him. Foolishness brings division, and then the enemy will find his way into you. Always I struggle with the Christians, and sometimes I feel I'm sick of it because of division. They don't want to listen. But I say to you, you need to ask yourself one simple question. Do you think really Jesus cared what sect you belong to? Do you think he cared the name of your bishop? Are you an idiot? The Lord, he said, from their fruits you shall know them. So time will come. You can have a title. You can have whatever you want. You build all your life. You became a prime minister. You became a king. You became a prince. You became whatever you want. It doesn't count. All what count, there's certain fruits. Those are the money you made and church you go to is not a fruit. Even donation you give is not a fruit. That is not the fruit. If you think you can bribe God, like the Muslim, they give donation because they believe if they give donation, Allah will reward them thousands of times more in heaven, virgin and vagina and penises. In Christianity, you don't bribe God. Nobody can bribe God. He can read your heart. So if you do something good because you think that will make you look better in front of God, you cannot do that. He knew that you are still bad. You did that just because you're trying to make yourself feel better. So donation does not save you. Building a church does not save you. Let us say you are a person who have hundreds of millions of dollars and you give all your money to build the churches. Still doesn't save you. Unless you did that because you are already a believer, which means you are saved. You are a believer from your heart. You are truthful in your belief, which means you follow the command of the Lord and you fight your sin as much as you can. All of us, we are sinners. All of us. No exception. But there is some of us who love sin and some of us who fight it. Some of us who feel bad for sin, some of us who love it. This is what will count. The name of your church does not even exist in his book. You can call the name of your church whatever you want. The name means nothing. If you read the parable of Jesus, you will see how always he focused in telling us that I gave you talent. What you did with the talents I gave you. So if you think your talent is to bash your brother in Christianity, well, your talent is satanic. Even if you want to correct someone you believe he's wrong, you better do it accordingly to teaching of God by love. How come we pray for the Muslims, but we cannot be nice to someone he is from different church, he have wrong understanding for something? Especially if he believe in the same thing. He believe in the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. He believe in crucifixion, resurrection. He believe that the Messiah is going to come back. He is our Savior. So what did the rest? They have a picture. You don't have a picture. They have etc. Calvinism, stupidism, whatever is ism. Don't be stupid. The devil love those who set fire in their own houses. And this is what the Christians do when they are divided. He think it's like a fool. He decide to burn you alive, but all the floor is covered by gasoline. So he decide to set you in fire, but in fact he set himself in fire. So be united. Pray for our brother. He is your brother in Christ. Catholic or Protestant or Orthodox doesn't matter. He is your brother. He pray for your Lord every day. We don't have to agree about everything, but we have to agree about the main thing, that the Messiah is our Savior and our Lord. That's what we need to understand. And all of us, we are waiting for one person. So we better, when he come back, we show him that we are in love with each other. We are family. You left us as a family, you came back to us as a family. We are not divided. Take the vision away from your heart so you can be a winner. You know, when the Quran says in chapter 5 verse number 14, Allah will spread hatred and enmity between the Christians until the day of judgment. Why the filthy Allah, aka Muhammad, want to spread hatred between the Christians? Any Muslim knows? Any Christian know? Chapter 5 verse 51, sorry. Why? Because divide and conquer. We divide you, we send you all to hell. You lost your faith. You lost the core of your faith. Instead of now loving each other, as Jesus commanded us, now we spit at each other. We are not a Christian no more. In chapter 5, verse 51, Muslim commanded to hate you, to take you not to friends. But in verse number 14, Allah, He laid down the plan that He will spread hatred between you. So I say to you, I don't know, I don't care what's your name, I don't care what your church is. Those who spread hatred between the Christians, they are serving the devil Allah. And the verse in the front of your eyes. From those who they say, we are Christians. Do you see, Christians, doesn't matter if you're Catholic, Protestant, doesn't matter, Christians, for them are Christians, you know. All of you are target. Allah will provoke enmity and hatred among them until the day of judgment. So now you need to look at yourself and see how much you are a decent servant of the filthy Allah. If you are a person who spread hatred and enmity between the Christians, you have a great news. You are serving Allah, the devil himself. Good for you. I'm sure you are a very proud Christian. And I'm sure that Jesus is so proud of you. I mean, come on. You were successful to spread hatred between the brothers and sisters. You could not even convince them with the word of love, but you were able successfully to be satanic, spreading hate, doing exactly what Allah vowed for. And this is why the Muslims don't like the way I talk. Because here I don't encourage division. Here we are family. Here there's no Catholic, Protestant, Orthodox. Here stupidity is not allowed. Here we are one army, one family, one crusade, one believers, and we have one master. His name is the Messiah. We have no bishop as a master. Christian Prince is not your master. He is your brother. Our master is the Lord, the Messiah. Anyone he serve other master, he don't belong to him. Stay strong. Stay faithful. Love your brother in Christ even when you don't disagree with him. At the end of the day, he worshipped the Lord. He believed that he is his master. You can correct him. Give him the wisdom with love. He can correct you the same. See who is right, who is wrong, no problem. But don't be a fool and do what they did before. Enmity between the Christians is the plan of Allah. And whoever do it in this world, he is serving Allah, even if he claimed that he is enemy to Allah. You are doing that exactly. The verse in front of you. So we string them with enmity and hatred between one and another to the day of judgment. So if I ask you a question right now, hatred between the Christians is coming from Jesus or from Satan, what's your answer? And somebody can give me the answer? If there is a hatred between two people they claim to be Christians, the hatred is coming from where? Is it from Christ or from Satan, aka Muhammad? You know the answer. That's not from Christ. So there is no need for a debate. There is no need for argument. There is no need for even, you know, each one of them, he will bring you a verse here, a verse there, and they will start fighting over. The Bible is meant to unite you, not to divide you. What you did? What are you doing? You lost the purpose of the Bible. It's not about you debating about a verse. It's about you believing in the Messiah and your Savior. So both of you believe in him. He is your Savior. You are in the right path. The rest is not important. You know, the Greek philosophers, they used to meet just to debate. It's not because they are, who is going to, like, who is right, who's wrong. No, who have a skills of debate. They enjoy it. It's not about who is right. It's about who can be more convincing. The only one who can convince you is the Messiah himself. You do not need my interpretation. You do not need a Protestant or Catholic. The Bible is given to you from the Lord. Do you have a better person to explain to you? You do not need a priest to know the Messiah. I know my sheep, and my sheep they knew me, the Lord said. So always, I love to see the Christians are one family. I don't want to see anyone saying to me what church you go to. I want to hear who is your Lord and who is your master. If your Lord is the Messiah, you are my brother in Christ. If he is not, you are not my brother or sister in Christ. As simple as that. The rest is not my business. The rest is between you and the Lord who made you. He judged you for your sin, he will judge me for my sin too. You are a sinner, I am a sinner too. I am no better than you, and you are no better than me. However, as the Lord he said, the Lord he gave us talent, all of us, the same talents. Or let us say, to be fair, he gave you fair talents, which means he will judge you based on how much he gave you. He will be fair with you. So there is some of us will come back and they will say, oh, I was able to make all the Catholic and Protestant fight each other. I'm sure Jesus, he will say, oh, you did a great job. I'm going to send you to, to heaven for sure. Yeah. Or what do you think if I say to the Lord, I was doing my best to make the Christians and the Catholic, the Protestant, Orthodox, they love each other. What do you think that will do to the Messiah? How he will take that? How he will take to say, I was doing my best to make them understand that you are the one who is in command. Not a priest, not a bishop, nobody but you, to listen to you only. Not to listen to me, but to listen to you. Which one the Messiah he will like more? The one who divide us, or the one who says what I just said? You know the answer. So going back to our topic, I hope today I will see many of you posting videos. And I would like to see you, after we finish today, posting in the comment section saying, I made a video. I posted a video. When you download the video, don't give it the same name. Give it a new name. So the video will appear in more places. Because all of you copy the same video and have the same title as the download is, then the video will appear in one page in YouTube. Give a different name. Somebody saying Putin, he just warned America and Israel. You made me fart. I mean, the guy, he cannot even finish his war in Ukraine. Coward, he is defending the Muslim. They start shooting his kids and his women in the mall, and he blamed the Christians. You see the coward? You see the hypocrite? They just shot hundreds of his citizens Instead of saying this is the garbage Muhammad problem, he blamed the Christians for what happened. Even those Abduls, they were shouting Allahu Akbar. Even though they are sent by ISIS, even though they are coming from Tajikistan, whatever, he don't dare to blame Muhammad, for he is a scumbag, filthy coward. And I pray to the Lord to take his life as soon as possible. For this, the devil, he is just dividing us and killing Christians. This is what he's doing. Because of him, at least 1 million Christian men and women died. Because of this filthy man. He sent his dogs from Chechnya, the Muslim, to rape Christian women. Coward and filthy. We pray the Lord will clean this earth from all the filth. We pray that the day of judgment will come as soon as possible, for we are sick of those garbage. People who claim to be Christians and people who have rabies. May the Lord deal with them. And who can deal better than the Lord with those criminals? Maybe many of you are not here maybe for the first time. Don't forget to subscribe if you care, and don't forget to unsubscribe if you don't care. For the end of the day, I don't care really who subscribe, who don't. I care to say the truth, and the truth will set you free, the Lord said. And with this, I leave you in peace. And I say to the Muslims, if you think by stabbing a priest you can make us respect your filthy scumbag Muhammad, you are mistaken miserably. You are doing the opposite. The opposite will happen. And I will show you. And me, myself, I promise, I will disrespect your prophet as much as I can. And if one day you send me one of your kids to do what you did to this priest, I will be sure to send him shish kebab to Allah as soon as possible. With my best regard. This is a Christian prince, and I approve this message. God is good. So is Jesus. I mean to that. See you soon again. Take care. Don't forget to download the video of our brother. You promised. Don't forget to download. Let me see hundreds of you downloading the video and reposting. Let us do something as a gift for him. Do something.